So in a little bit, Starfield is going to have their developer direct. They're going to talk about the future of the series, of what's going on with DLC and free updates. Some early impressions. First off, what we got to understand, people, this is not going to be a Starfield 2.0 per se. You know, we talked about it in the past. Maybe they can do something brand new, but inherently this game is still going to be Starfield. It's not going to be like Phantom Liberty, what they did with Cyberpunk. It's just going to be some more of a DLC, some free updates, and some quality of life changes. There's a lot of people that have gone out the wayside bashing on Starfield release because of this DLSS 5 thing. Oh my gosh, bro, I was going at it with people on Twitter. Like, holy crap, we're gonna talk about that extensively later on, because people aren't gonna like my opinion. So far they don't, but it is what it is. Especially when it comes to Starfield and Bethesda games. I will not change my fact on that, but this is the first thing we've seen about this in a long time, and we're going to see what the future holds. All right, the future of Starfield. Let's see what this holds.
Humanity can seem insignificant. Our achievements can be dwarfed.
This is clearly on the PS5.
Of space itself.
I'm pretty sure it's on PS5.
But the galaxy is at our fingertips.
Okay. People like flying.
Enjoy the ride.
Oh, welcome to the free lanes update where you're just flying to planets seamlessly. That's what it's looking like. Okay. That's what people wanted. Seemingly. Ooh, look at this outfit. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. More Starfield, like I said. Okay. What the heck?
The pilot is
Stealth?
only as capable as their starship.
So it's a Starfield starship update, essentially.
Only as useful as its crew.
Man, I love this game, dude. Yes, more fighting beasts and monsters. That's what we like. Shattered space, the rover. Ooh, a different rover. Oh, that's cheeky and funny. I like that.
You will find your place in the galaxy. But beware.
Okay.
Others are claiming theirs.
What is this? The Terran Armada? Or whatever they said, the Terran Armada?
Humans of the settled systems.
Oh, wait a minute.
You have forgotten who you are.
Other Starborn?
We shall remind you.
Pull up. Alien factions.
There is no use for
Robots. Of course. Yeah, because this game is grounded in not having other things like that, you know? Fighting droids and stuff.
Terran Armada. None shall stand in our way.
Okay. It's a little bit, you know, Terran Armada. Tracker Alliance now. Free lanes. April 7th. Okay. Pretty solid. It's just more Starfield. It's not 2.0, but it is what it is. It's this guy.
But space is always expanding.
No, I saw Talos back there.
With new, uncharted territory. And that's what we're exploring with you today.
Nice.
So it's been a while since we've done one of these.
Yeah,
When we release
been a
game,
while.
That's the starting point, but we are fully committed to supporting our games after release.
I think when you look back over, you know, the dozen or so updates that we've done up until this point, we did the standalone.
It's not going to be a lot of talking. I'm kind of
story-based
observing and
DLC
stuff.
and Shattered Space. A lot of quality
But
of
there's a
life
lot of
updates.
things to
We
go
added
over
creations,
with this,
We've
per
added
se.
the Rev 8.
We've added a ton since launch.
Oh, we know. And a lot of people do not like it. Surprisingly. Because everything you do, everyone does is just bash Bethesda games.
Starfield
Jesus Christ.
fans wonder what's coming next. We've been busy working hard on the next set of content. So we're excited to announce the Free Lanes update and the Terran Armada story DLC.
So what essentially is it? It's a
Player feedback
glorified
really guided how
flying.
we brought free lanes to life, and it's the biggest update since launch.
And there's a lot of good stuff coming.
Yeah, we're adding tons of new POIs, locations discovered, another vehicle, tons of new spacesuits,
Interesting.
weapons to find.
We know what the fans want, and we know what we want, and so.
But that's
now
one
it's
thing,
time
though.
to deliver on that.
You can only have a
Today, we're
good
inviting
space
players to
flying
scrap in
thing.
and join us as we
There
play
needs
through
to be
our favorite
stuff
features coming
to do
Starfield.
in space. You can't just be blank. That's what people do not like. You know what I'm saying? But we predicted this a long time ago. We really did.
Interplanetary exploration is what free lanes is all about. It brings more to discover, giving players all new experiences mid-flight.
Basically a cruise mode that we're adding that ramps up to speed to light years, and you just, zoom between planets.
Really a core fundamental part of any space.
Okay, so
or
he says
space
zoom between
fantasy is
planets.
being
What
on
people
your
had a
ship and
problem with
flying
is
from
landing.
location to location.
Is or not a cutscene. Like, honestly, I don't care about that. That's
If we can
a
travel
non-issue.
to these
You know what I mean?
places, what is the player doing? You can get up, we can walk around our ship, you can do anything you could normally do.
Mm-hmm.
You can come over and talk to my crew members.
I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you.
We'll be playing this April
you can
7th, by the way.
Yeah, people are gonna love this.
So what just happened there? Was that an interdiction?
Yeah, that's an interdiction alarm, a unique type of encounter that can interrupt cruise mode. I gotta get back to the helm and see what it is.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So you got an ambush.
Combat situations, there are kind of scary situations.
Some it'll just be the wreckage of a ship. I don't know what that is, but let's go check it out.
You know, really looking at the vast breadth of science fiction and space sims and what you can do.
With any luck, the cargo.
Man,
they
I
have
can
on
already
board will
hear
make
people
this
just,
work.
oh, God. You know what I mean?
With
X-Tech.
free lanes, we added X-Tech. And it's sort of this mysterious new resource that visually it has similarities to some of the Starborn architecture.
You can use it to enhance your ships, but also
It's kind of like that one metal, you know what I mean? Like,
You can go out and you can find X-Tech, and you
God, I
have
forgot
an
what it's called.
opportunity
Bismuth,
to roll
yeah.
for a
You know what I mean?
chance
Like
to
little
get
cubes
that
and stuff.
legendary effect that you always wanted. I always like explosive. I'm going to roll until I can pick explosive. So now we have this top-tier Grendel that I could have found in the game. But that wasn't enough. So we added 2 new quality tiers above advanced. So we now have a superior
Oh, really?
weapon quality, and then we added exceptional on top of that. So for those higher level players, there's still
Okay, so
more
that's
things
tacking
out
on
there
some
for them to
more definition, bloodthirsty, killing an enemy
These
gets you
are specific effects to really customize your weapon from legendary to exotic. Ragnarok,
Exotic,
for example,
okay.
magazine size is reduced to 1, but damage is increased, so it's great for sniper rifle. I mean, there's a couple.
Oh, that's
that
pretty
that
cool.
Really sort of stand
That's
out.
pretty cool.
Let's take a look at them.
Barbaric. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna do a lot of deep dives with this. You know, get back to the Starfield Bethesda content. Saboteur.
Ultimate Space
Ooh,
Cowboy.
Yeah,
that's good. That's good against bots.
Check
'Cause
this
some
out.
planets have some terrible bots. That's going to be good
I'm a
against
big
this
fan
Terran
of,
Armada, since we fight a lot of them
Kismet.
guys. You know.
There's a 25% chance that your next magazine will be tripled, which, when you're firing explosive rounds with a high rate of fire, can be a lot of fun.
Interesting. But again,
We did add a fair
I can
amount
see a
skin.
lot of
There's
people
always
saying this
fun.
should have been there
the
at launch.
Constellation skin,
You know,
was very
it's no
popular,
pleasing
so we
folks.
decided to
I
add
can
it
already
to
see it
a
in the
bunch of
comments on the other
And we have
monitor.
the neon skin, which can appear on a number of
Jesus.
weapons.
And we've also added ship modules that enhance your ship's abilities.
My favorite is probably the evasive stealth drive. When you
Oh,
boost,
that's what we
you'll
need,
also
dude.
Become stealthy.
Yeah, at least
So
you
what
have
we
that
added was
instead
a
of having
ship
the actual
optimization terminal.
Starborn ship that can
It
actually
allows
do
you
that.
to optimize shield systems, weapon systems, engine systems.
Needed. That's good too. I like that. Now we don't have to use a mod to fix that, you know what I mean?
Put us into a planet, so we must be in the right place. Thruster fuel
It's a
optimization.
lot of player expression, and
Okay.
I think X-Tech allow you to do that in a way that you couldn't really before.
Outpost. Okay. This is what
Let's
people
talk
had a
about
problem with.
how
Let's see
we
if they
improved
fixed it.
Outpost for players.
Yeah, we have this great new all-in-one module. Comes fully furnished. You could just plop it down on a shoreline, like here in Gagarin. Get a great view.
Okay, but that's not the problem.
You can still decorate it any way you want.
That's
You
not the
customize
problem
it,
we was
you know,
talking
change
about.
everything up if you want.
But one of the more practical things that we added was a shared outpost container. This was
Thank
a
you.
huge request. Like
That
if
is
you
what
build
we
this at your
wanted.
outpost and you load it up and you build.
God,
another
dude,
outpost
that
in a
is
different world
needed, bro.
that you
Oh
have
my God,
access
that
to
pissed me off so
And
much.
that's all shared between any place you build that container.
Like, seriously.
We added Colony War hero action figures.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
And it's
people love
cheeky.
this.
I like it.
This reminds me so much of the type of action figure playset that I had when I was a kid. They function sort of like the collectible Vault Boys do in Fallout, where you find an action figure and it gives you a passive bonus.
For example, the medic makes sure.
That's funny. They got that from Star Wars, and I do like that because look at it's like the old similar box styles and stuff. That's cheeky. It's fun.
That's the pet Miller whale.
It's like, you know, this peaceful little alien creature that is a pet.
Okay, it's not for me, but whatever.
You know, just cute things to have around, like to brighten your day.
Right?
It's lonely out there in space.
We wanted to be able to quickly see where their outposts were. And that's a case where the database came up.
I mean, there are people who are going to love this because it's
Yeah.
central location for.
That is what you need, bro.
You
Start
can
a
look at what
brand
you
new
have there,
game.
You can track it right from there and go
That-
get more of that.
bro,
if that's what I'm
thank
looking
you.
for.
Thank you.
so much easier to find the resources you need throughout the galaxy. It's huge quality of life upgrade.
Oh, for sure.
Like, seriously, dude, they're fixing so much stuff people had a
After you have
problem
all
with.
the artifacts, this mysterious prototype schematic will show up in the lodge.
Okay.
It allows you to build this quantum entanglement device, which now lets you take inventory items through the Unity.
Oh, good. Thank
When
you.
go into the
Oh my
Unity,
goodness,
it is
dude.
a sacrifice. But then there's the gameplay reality where I've spent hundreds of hours. I don't want to give up everything.
Yeah, that's
it's
pretty
our way
much,
of
like I said,
recognizing that players might want to take
great.
some favorite
Great. There are
items
some
with
items I
them,
lost
and
my
they can
last
use
time I went through the
quantum essence to
Unity
do that.
that pissed me
Literally
off.
a loophole to make going through Unity a little
really
less
is.
punishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the things we added was now when you defeat a starborn ship, it awards you quantum essence.
Good. Good.
You can use that quantum essence to upgrade the capacity of your quantum entanglement device. So I'll go ahead and I'll increase the capacity a little. It explains that the maximum capacity is 200, which is a good size inventory. So there's a number of new weapons that we added. I'm going to keep that.
I take my favorite action figures through. That's what I wanted.
I can take my Astra through. You're always going to need digipicks. Let me just
Yeah,
grab this real
dude,
quick.
I had like
So I can take all
100 and
that
something
stuff through.
digipicks
That
before.
process of going through the
On
Unity
one of my
10 times
playthroughs.
and going to all
Go
of
on.
the temples. That was a big lift. How do we encourage them to really play as Starborn? And it is the ability to upgrade these powers. Once you collect quantum essence, you can upgrade those powers.
How well can they go, though? Are they going to, you know...
And increase the regen rate. They can grav dash to close the distance between enemies.
Okay, good. Good.
Now
More
I'm
of the same,
at this
just
crazy power
elevated,
level
like we
that I
predicted.
could never achieve
Okay.
before.
Plus more.
There's even more to Free Lanes that we haven't touched on yet.
Good.
Anchor Point is a new star station, and it's where we kick off a lot of our new quests. There's a ton to discover here.
Okay, so people are going to get...
We have a brand new vehicle. It's called the Moon Jumper. It can boost for days. So you can almost fly this thing. And on a low gravity planet like this, get a lot of airtime.
So
Oh,
we do
see, that
have a new
looks cool.
companion.
So you see the Model G here, super cute.
Model G, a little
Watching him
droid.
kneecap somebody, like as they just have a little tick of health left.
He had
Just makes me
stats on the
laugh
side,
every
too.
time. He's not the only crew we added.
So Maria can join up with you and be part of your adventure with you.
I like to think I was part of a group, and I murdered all the other children in the womb.
So you've got new allies, but you've also got more challenging foes. New enemy traits will force you to rethink how you approach encounters.
Awesome. That's pretty
So
good.
this guy has a chance to avoid damage, and after he's killed, he puts nearby enemies.
See, that's
into a
pretty
state of
cool
rage.
that they have that
this
there.
was a way for us to make enemies more challenging.
Yeah, because all of them were just damage sponges. They didn't
There
have
were
like
some
different
other, I'll say,
traits
smaller
and stuff.
things that we added.
That's pretty good.
POIs on planet surfaces.
Wow. Ooh.
We
I
added
like.
photo mode vehicle poses for the Rev 8.
And lots more stuff, including your new home away from home.
This is incredible. It seems simple, but this is incredibly exciting.
Is it though?
Players had millions of credits. What is there for them to buy?
The most extravagant thing in the game.
It's a mansion carved out of an asteroid. How cool is that?
It's okay. I wouldn't say it's spectacular, but you know.
The Terran Armada.
This is what I'm excited for, the DLCs. And no PS5 announcement? Maybe at the very end?
In this DLC, you'll face the Terrans, an advanced militant force with their own vision for the settled systems.
So the Terran Armada is a faction that left the settled systems during the Colony War.
The Terrans don't seem to be known for their survivors.
It is our sworn duty to uncover their plans and put a stop to it.
They had issues with both the United Colonies.
I do like
and
their
the Star
logo.
Collective.
It's pretty
They
cool.
consider
It's kind of like
themselves
my
to be the
old
true
extra old one.
Children of Earth.
The DLC is going to challenge players to rise up against a full-on armada. And part of your mission is to figure out what their motivation is and to stop them from attacking.
Dude, I know my legs would be hurt if I
world.
set Indian style something like that again. A leg up like that?
They
Nope,
have
no son.
these mechanized troops, which are a force to reckon with. But not all Terran bots are trying to kill you.
Yeah, so we do have a new companion. His name is Delta, and he is one of the Terran robots.
He's like a
He's not evil.
electrical.
But
He's
he
like
is definitely not good.
yeah. So he's like HK-47
Ships
basically.
that are really high-powered, incredible piece of technology.
Dang,
They've
100?
taken the Nova Galactic ships and have added
Bro,
new modules.
you're gonna have to do
We went
upgrades
for
on
NASA
upgrades.
Tactical. And
Like, seriously.
They have their own weapons. We had got feedback from the community where it's like, oh, I wish we had more contemporary like machine guns, less sci-fi, more grounded. And that's
I
what
like the
Terrans
way
are
their
looking for.
interface still looks,
And
man. It's
these
still the
guns
best
are highly
interface they have.
modifiable, both ballistic and energy weapons.
It's like
pretty
slightly
terrifying when you're
updated,
exploring
tweaked.
Terran ships in the dark. The vibe is kind of like a dimly lit, you know, U-boat type of atmosphere. And then you hear a little alert going off, and you realize it's one of the robot pods opening up. And
Oh!
these robots will jump out, and they're deadly.
Okay.
Within the Terran Armada storyline, there's also the incursion system.
There's a number of different objectives
Incursion.
that you could have on any given
So you're getting
incursion.
invaded
Some
randomly?
move the story forward,
Exit immediately or risk fatal harm.
and some are out there just for the spoils of war.
So branching
more
paths.
Aztec.
Similar.
The Terrans even have the tech to
Pretty
block
good.
grav jumping within a system. They've set up jamming sites called incursions, but with cruise mode, you can navigate to those sites and shut them down.
There's just so much game here when we look at the full breadth of all the
Oh
new
yeah,
concepts.
that's okay. How much more are you
We're
expanding
excited
the
for
actual
everyone to
areas
dive
though?
into
You know what I
free lanes
mean?
in Terran Armada in April. But we wanted you to have something to play right now.
Oh,
so today,
Tracker
we're
Alliance.
rolling out fresh Trackers Alliance content. We're adding 5 new targets, all with unique storylines. If you already purchased Trackers Alliance, this content is already included for you. And the complete Trackers Alliance series is available now in the Creations menu.
Bet. We're gonna play that. We'll most likely play it. Let's just say that. We'll most
I think
likely
we're
play
just
it.
excited.
So I never
as
really
fans
delved
of
into Tracker
Starfield to
Alliance.
get this
I was waiting for a
into
specific
players'
time.
hands. We've had a blast with it, and we want to, share it with the world.
PS5 announcement. Here we
Before
go.
sign off, we've got one final announcement. When Free Lanes and Terran Armada launch on April 7th,
There you go.
Starfield will officially arrive on PlayStation 5.
There you go. April 7th, Starfield, PS5. We predicted this. Now we can finally see what everyone was talking about. How are these PlayStation players going to feel about this game instead of bashing on it constantly?
Thank you for joining us on this journey.
Okay, 20 minutes. Decent enough. We'll just upload this
There'll
thing
be more
raw.
to come, but till then, we'll see you out there among the stars.
Sweet. We got a little bit of a taste of what's going on with Starfield. This is directly after the reaction. I got some thoughts on this. Like I said, everything we predicted on there is not going to be a Starfield 2.0, but it's going to officially be a Starfield, let me say 1.5. It's things that are quality of life changing. Of course, you got the Trackers Alliance missions. You got the Terran Armada DLC coming out later, and it's coming to PS5 as well. These things to me look like, hey, this is some additions that probably could have been there for the base game. That's pretty cool. Of course, the cruise thing is pretty good. You can land on planets, stuff fine, but I'm not sure if it was clarified that it's actually seamless. Going into planets for cutscene and cutscene, but you can fly out and do that for cruise mode. But I'm pretty sure it's only when you're in space you do cruise things from planets to planets. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but you still have that loading screen because honestly, they do stuff differently than other games. They do things towards cells. If you know anything about the modding community, that's what you do with that. You know, have their things in standalone areas instead of being seamless, instead of bogging down their hardware. Now, was this thing specific enough for a lot of people to get new fans in? Probably not. If you're already a fan of Starfield originally, you're going to enjoy this with the quality of life changes with stuff from shipbuilding. You got the new modules, you got new guns. This is pretty much everything but an upgrade. The outpost system, sharing things between outposts, is the best thing that they could ever done. This is what a lot of people wanted. Certain things with traits and new enemies, that is what people wanted. More DLC with story, that is what people wanted. It's pretty much everything we asked for. The only thing I seemingly don't like, because it's not clarification that you can seemingly fly and land on a planet just like that without the cutscene. This isn't No Man's Sky. I don't think they can do that with their capabilities, but they probably could. Either way, this seems like a good idea to me. It seems like a great thing. And I'm satisfied with this. It's a Starfield 1.5. More Starfield for me. Starfield, 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 Starfield. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not jumping for joy because, hey, man, it's nothing super spectacular. It's pretty much more of the same, but upgraded. And honestly, I'll give this thing probably a high 7, low 8 out of 10. I don't know what I was expecting for to be spectacular. We see this thing's on PS5. Heck, as far as we know, this could have been running on PS5 with the PSSR, and not to mention later on this year when I'm gonna be attempting to play this thing with the 50 card with DLSS 5, and that's a whole nother story. We're gonna talk about that later on. But so far, this thing is pretty good. That's all I gotta say, people. Like, share, subscribe, peace. For some more gaming content. If you like this video, give me a quick follow on YouTube.